Hello everyone, welcome back to Omen Tarot. Today's reading is going to be about analyzing whether or not the feelings that you have for the person on your mind are mutual. We're going to be looking at what is mutual, what's not mutual. Not too in-depth today, but just a nice little overlook of what you've got going on, the dynamic, the connection, whatever it is that you came here thinking of, right? So we have 3 piles today, 1, 2, and 3. Take a minute, see whichever one is calling to you. The timestamps are in the description as always, and I will see you at your pile. Hello, pile 1. If you chose the blue and gray stone, then this is going to be your reading. I'm going to put this guy over here. And I'm again going to try for a very simple 4-card base layout to begin with. We're going to look at their feelings, your feelings, or, you know, their energy, your energy, however you guys are showing up in the connection. And we're going to get what is mutual between the two of you and what is not mutual between the two of you. So I am going to put this disclaimer before every single pile. Do not shoot the messenger. This is a snapshot in time, right? So I'm not doing this reading with the intention of figuring out where it goes, if the feelings will change or develop. This is just at the present moment where this connection stands, and just giving you a bird's eye view of it so that you can make choices with a fuller understanding, right? So let's just shuffle a little bit first. And let's get started. Pile 1, the people that chose the blue and gray mottled stone. Show me the person on their mind. How are they showing up in this connection? Okay, you guys have the Sun for your first card for how they're showing up. Let's see your energy. Oh, you have 2 cards here. Wow, the 8 of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Really good vibe. Oh, the Page of Cups. Okay, so this is definitely a crush. It feels new. It feels like I'm getting young love. I'm getting like puppy love. I'm getting like, there's a lot of positivity in this connection in particular. So let's see what is mutual between the two of you. What is mutual between pile 1's person and them? Holy shit, dude. Sorry. Oh, sorry. The 2 of Cups. Yeah. Whoever picked this pile, and I want to say you're going to know it's your pile because the feelings involved in this are so light and so good and so like, I don't know. What's not mutual between you guys? What is it? Something that you're feeling, something that they're feeling, that one of you is not feeling, right? The 8 of Swords. Okay, so one of you is terrified of this connection, and the other one is like, this is it. Like, there's yeah, what feels like is not mutual between the two of you is not the feelings are fucking huge, dude. Oh my god, they are so there. Can I move this so that this is perfect? Okay. The feelings are so there. Okay, now we don't have that much light. See, this is the problem with this little lighting setup that I've got going on, because I need to see. Whatever. Okay. The feelings are so huge. Pile 1. Jeez. It's very romantic. It's very romantic. It's very involved. This person definitely has big feelings, right? Big and real feelings. I'm still messing with the light. I'm sorry. It's big and very real feelings for you. It might be like, I'm getting this energy that's like so giddy. There's like a giddiness, right? I feel like you guys feel like kids together. I feel like you get each other. I feel like there's this like, I want to give to you and you want to give to me, and like it's just working. However, I feel like because they have the Sun and you have the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Cups, I feel like it's you that's scared. Specifically because it might be like moving too fast. And you're like, oh shit, no, this is like, I know about connections that move too fast, right? Like when things go too fast, it's love bombing, like it's as quick as it comes is as quick as it fades, like it's something like that. Like you're just terrified, like this cannot be legit, this cannot be real. This is something that, you know, you're waiting for the other shoe to drop, so to speak. I don't see that here. The feelings are so good. Oh my gosh. I'm going to clarify the Sun for your person's energy towards you and this connection, because I feel happiness from them. I just feel like a childlike sort of happiness. Okay, so this person could have been, this person might have an August, September birthday. Just because I have the Sun, which is typically Leo, and the Hermit, which is typically Virgo. Definitely maybe a September birthday, though. But like early September, like not fall time September, but summertime September. Sorry, that's just like what's popping out for me. But I wonder if this person has been looking for you. Like they have been looking. This isn't somebody who just kind of like stumbled upon a relationship, right? Like they have been, they know themselves well enough to know that you're the one. We have the World and the Three of Wands. Yeah. So I'm trying to get this somewhere we can see all of them. With the World and the Three. Okay, so you guys might make those jokes with each other, you know, like that, like princess, oh princess, like, so you guys might do that baby voice thing, but not like, some of you it might be cutesy, but I'm thinking for a lot of you it's like funny. The World and the Three of Wands. This person is like, you stepped into the picture and that's what they want. You stepped in, that's what they want. They see it with you so clearly. They only really want it with you at this point, now that they've met you. I'm hearing I've got the whole world in my hands. I've got the whole world in my hands. This person thinks so highly of you, pile one. I don't know if you even believe it. Ooh, sorry. The Emperor, right on the bottom of that deck, right as I started shuffling it. This is a big one, pile one. Pile one's got a big soulmate. This is good. This might be like the soulmate for you guys. And I think I'm going to clarify the Eight of Swords here for what's not mutual, right? The Five of Pentacles. Some of you might be used to relationships where you are giving to the other person and they don't want it, right? So it's like, okay, this pile, you guys are a little more advanced, right? You have been through enough tough relationships. You've been through enough toxic relationships, I want to say, to recognize that, I guess a universal truth, right? Like there are some truths that people come into at certain points. A truth that you have already come into, you already are aware of this, is that you may come into people's lives and you may improve their lives. You may love them through their issues. You may try to heal and fix and offer to people who are not ready to wake up. This person is not that. And even if you feel like they're a little immature, like even if you feel like outwardly they're like very childish, inside there is a person who is willing to learn. So it's something like, first of all, they know, they have a sureness to them. And you would be like, how could you know? How could you be sure that like it's me, right? They're sure about you. They're very sure about you. And I feel like this person's inner world is much deeper than they have shown to you so far, right? You feel it. I think you feel how big this could get. I think you feel um how much you could lose also. Like, I think for some of you, you're like, if this doesn't work out, like, this is gonna fucking suck. If this is not it, this is gonna suck. Because you feel so much about it. Show me pile one's feelings. Why would you flip like that? Show me pile one's feelings. Show me pile one in this connection, please. Pile one. Show me you. Death. Okay. I think... Oh, okay, let me see. Death is transformation, right? The Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you feel how massive this is. And I think you feel it in the way that, like, this could be the thing. It could have been like you met this person and you felt reality shift. You felt the shift. And I'm speaking from a... Let me put that way. I'm speaking from experience. The shift, right? There is a moment when you meet the person that you're going to spend the rest of your life with where it feels like the reality that you had just lived every day, every minute, every second before that meeting felt like a dream. It's hard to explain. It's a really difficult feeling to explain, but you feel it. And you did feel it. And this person felt it. Even if they can't really articulate it, they're articulating it in a sense of, I am so sure about you. And you are like, whoa, that's a lot. And am I going to give another chance to something huge? And this really has the potential to hurt me. And I don't want to help another lost soul again. And I don't want this to be another wasted effort where I'm doing all this work to, like, elevate somebody and, like, help somebody. And I'm doing, accepting this into your life is going to require a shift in your fear. Pile one specific. This person's not afraid. This person is so excited. I feel your hesitance here. I feel the hesitance, and I feel the hesitance in the way of, like, I'm scared to try again, and I'm scared for it to not work out, and I'm scared that I'm going to give another opportunity to somebody that just needs my help. So I think you guys are, like, alchemizers. You know what I mean? Like, this is the pile where, like, you have, so many people have hurt you and have learned lessons from hurting you. And you're scared that this is another one of those things. Like, oh, you're just another person that is going to come into my life to hurt me so that you can learn how to be a better person. That's not... that's not what they're... This is such a mutual, big fucking feeling from this person. And I kind of want to get a card to help, like, assuage the fear of yours. Like, I want to ease that fear that, like, this person is just coming in as a lesson, or, like, they have something to learn from you. Can you show me the nature of this connection for pile one, please? Can we get some confirmation on the nature of this connection? Like, one card, hello? Show me the nature of this connection, please, for pile one. And, oh, I was going to say, if this doesn't pan out, then it's because I set the intention of not really looking forward here. So we have the King of Swords and we have the Hierophant. It's an interesting mix of energies. The Hierophant being about... Well, in this context, I want to clarify the King of Swords. And the Hierophant. How do I explain this? I think you guys have like a duality. The nature of this connection is meant to be a balance, right? And I wonder if like the feeling that you're getting here about this person, this like fear of like maybe this is another person to fix, is because of the way that this person communicates, right? And I wonder if they communicate very like wishfully, like wishful thinking, or like they fantasize, or they're like future planning with you and lots of things, and they've just kind of, they're the idea guy, right? With the Hierophant and the Queen of Pentacles, some of you might be Earth signs, some of you might be Taurus specifically, and I'm getting like a practical, put it to work, ground it, like nose to the grindstone kind of energy from you. So I guess I want to know, like, is this balanced, or is there some need for you to be cautious, right? Because the feelings are big, but is this a connection that is balanced, or is this a connection that, ooh, okay. We have the Nine of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. And then boom, you have the King of Pentacles and the Emperor again showing up on the bottom. So here's what I'm going to tell you. Pile one, this could definitely be it for you, right? And take my words with a grain of salt. I obviously don't know you, and I don't know if you're listening to this reading with a clear head, right? I don't know your situation. I don't know what you're really going through. However, for the people that I am reading it and you are experiencing this accurately, and this is a big, like, this feels like a big soulmate. This feels like someone who makes you feel like a kid again. Like, this is somebody who makes you feel good, and you are scared because you like it a lot. There's a lot that you have emotionally and felt in this. I don't want to say invested, because I don't see invested. I don't see investment. I see aces, right? Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. I see you being like, okay, this is a new opportunity. This is a new soulmate being offered to me. This is an offer being offered to me, right? And it's a big one, and I like it. However, is this something that I should go for, or is this another like thing where you're gonna promise me a lot and then I'm gonna be the one doing all the work? I don't see that for this. With the Nine of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles, I am seeing this person wanting to learn how to make you happy. I am seeing a willingness to learn. I am seeing somebody who is willing to study you. I am seeing somebody who is willing to take it slow if you want to take it slow. They are willing to prove themselves to you if that's what you need. And I will say, pile one, that is kind of usually the advice that I give women, especially if you are a woman listening to this. I typically give the advice that you should test the fuck out of a guy before you ever decide to sign a lease with him or any of the insane things that women do, like for dudes. You need to test the fuck out of somebody before you legally tie yourself to him, right? So my advice for this would be seeing what he's like when he's upset, seeing what he's like when you're upset, seeing how he handles conflict between the two of you, seeing if he is the kind of person who wants to repair a relationship or if he wants to be the one that's upset. Like, it's stuff like that, right? So your perfect balance, your perfect pair, this guy, whoever this person, in order to prove to you that they're not what you think, what you're scared that they are, you can put them through, little tests of yours. I know you got little tests, especially if you're an earth sign. I know you got little tests. So let's be honest between each other as fellow earth signs, right? Let's be honest and know that there are some hoops that we make some people jump through in order to prove that they're being honest. You should make this person jump through hoops, not because I don't believe them, but because you don't believe them, right? I don't think that you should make them jump through humiliation rituals. I don't think that you should torture this person for years trying to prove their worth to you. But I do think that there is a need for you to calm your fears by allowing yourself to experience them. And the only way that you will know who this person is is by spending time with them, is by seeing them in different situations, seeing them frustrated, seeing them happy, seeing them lose, seeing them win. All of these different scenarios in which somebody could totally fucking bring out a scary ass character, right? You want to see them in these situations before you say, you know what, I think it's you. And I think it's hard to believe sometimes, especially if this person is like a young soul, right? Like it's definitely their first time here, or it's like one of their first times here, and you can tell, especially if it's not your first time here. And if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. If you can tell, it's not because they're not good enough for you. The newness of their soul has nothing to do with whether or not they can be a good partner to you. Some of you might actually need a new soul instead of a super old soul, because two people carrying giant spiritual baggages, it's pretty difficult in order to find balance in that relationship. You need the person who is able to carry stuff like that, and then you also need the lighter person who can kind of ease that weight with their lighter energy, right? Both are important, but it's really hard to be balanced when both of you are kind of the same, I guess. I don't know how to explain that in a way that makes intelligent sense. But you'll know what I mean if you've experienced enough relationships. You are at this point where you realize that, like, actually, I don't want somebody exactly like me. I want somebody who knows how to take care of somebody like me. I need somebody who fills in my gaps, whose strengths are my weaknesses, etc., right? So that's what I've got for you, Pal One. I genuinely feel like this is a really solid opportunity for you. You do kind of have to have the balls to take it, right? It's scary, I understand, but it's a solid opportunity, and there's a lot of big, really good feelings here. The Two of Cups energy specifically being what's mutual between the two of you. Both of you are interested in a relationship with each other. Both of you see the possibility of a future together. No, why would that come out? Oh, I understand. Okay. Yeah, okay. So see how this became a reading about you, Pile One? That can't happen in this relationship, right? Your trauma and your pain and your experiences and the toxicity and the things that you have experienced, they can't be how you navigate this relationship. They can't be at the forefront of this relationship, because you're not seeing this person. You're seeing everybody else possibly affecting this person, right? So it's like, when you guys have conflict, I want you to view them through the lens of an individual, not through the lens of the people who have hurt you before. When you are struggling with things, I want you to first ask yourself if you are triggered or if this person is genuinely doing some type of harm to you. It's something like that, where like this is going to be a lot of effort on your part, and that might also be what's really scary for you, is that, when you're always the smarter person in the relationship, when you're always the more put together, the more responsible, the more spiritually aware or awakened or whatever, it gets kind of easy. This is not going to be easy for you, because it's going to ask you to learn things about yourself and grow in ways that being the smartest in the room does not. So there's something about you needing to be open to the fact that this is going to be a learning experience for both of you, and to kind of not get on your like spiritual high horse of like, oh, you don't get it. You've not been through what I've been through. You don't get what I'm feeling. There's a need for you not to fall into that victim mentality, and instead approach this person as a brand new person, a brand new opportunity, a brand new love, somebody who you should not punish for the things that other people did to you, right? So I think that is the message that needed to come out for you guys today. I hope that it made sense. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please let me know. I'd love to hear about it. If not, then sorry, pick another pile, or like, I'll see you next time. It might not be your reading today. But other than that, Pile One, I wish you the very best of luck as always, and I hope to see you next time. Bye. Hello, those of you that chose Pile 2. This is going to be your reading. The little pink stone. Rose quartz, I believe. Not that any of these are even remotely real as far as I know, but it's for the aesthetic. It's for the pile selection. Let's see. I will be very proud to have real crystal money someday, but that day is not today. I'm gonna get these like really shuffled for you, and then we're gonna get a very simple 4-card layout to begin with. And we're gonna look at your person's energy, your energy, what's mutual and what is not mutual between the two of you. And just a general disclaimer that these are the current energies. It doesn't mean that this is what it's always going to be. And please don't shoot the messenger, right? So, pile 2. Ooh, already coming out here. 6 of Pentacles. And our pre-shuffle, so something balanced, or there might be an issue of balance here, of quality. Let's get a look at your person's energy. Pile 2's person. Oh, please see pile 2's person, please. Why are they so clammy? Pile 2's person. In regards to this connection, how are they showing up? Oh, here we go. The World. Let's see you. Pile 2, please. How is pile 2 showing up in this connection? Star and the Queen of Swords. I usually want to just take one, but you guys wanted 2, and I will abide by what the cards are doing. And then I want to get what's mutual between you guys and what is not. So what's mutual between pile 2's person and them? What is mutual? Death. And okay, what's not? It was 3 cards. Okay. I see what's going on here. With the Queen of Cups on the bottom and the 3 of Swords, pile 2, I'm feeling like this is a situation that concluded itself already, or is in the process of concluding itself. Your person is showing up as seeing this cycle as over, seeing the relationship as something completed. I need to move this just a touch. There we go. And for you, I'm seeing a desire for like communication, right? What's mutual between the two of you, like healing communication, is on your side. What's mutual between the two of you is the Death card, meaning both of you have been changed by this, both of you have been transformed by this. Both of you agree that there is a need for one way to end and another to begin. But what's not mutual, it feels like this feeling of willingness to co-build what you're looking for. So for you, I think you're here in this healing energy, casting off as healing, and then the Queen of Swords grieving something for sure. You have grieved something, or you are grieving something. And now I see you maybe wanting like reconnection, or like to work on it, or something like that, and this person does not seem like they want to work on it. And I want to clarify that. Clarify the world for pile 2's person's energy. Why are you okay? This is the one that's poking out at me. Oh, and this one too, but 9 of Swords. Okay, we're actually gonna move you over here. I need space for your guys' reading. Okay. I wonder, it kind of feels like this person isn't happy that it's over, right? With the 9 of Swords, and then you have the 10 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. It kind of gives me this vibe that neither of you are happy that this is over. However, you're coming in with healing and understanding and like the word is escaping me. You're very sharp-minded, pile 2. I think that you can see things for what they are, and you're not seeing it from an emotional space, and you're not seeing it from a nurturing space, and you're not seeing it from a passionate space. You're seeing it from a very clear-headed, almost cold sort of space. But there is that star energy here, which doesn't feel like, you know what? It might be flipped. It really might be flipped. This person might be the one that doesn't want this to be over, and you do. Both of you agree that something has to change, but they might think that it's like time to work. Yeah, I'm gonna figure out which one of you it is, because it could be flipped. It could just be like a variety of situations, of people in different situations are going to be watching this. However, it's something like that. Like, you might be done, or they might be done, but one of you is not happy about it. One of you wants to put in the work to fix it and to make it better, because it's your goal to keep the relationship. However, you might be like done. Like, especially if I do this, you can see where you're both mirroring each other, right? The World and the Star, the 9 of Swords, the Queen of Swords. You're not coming across as stressed or scared or anxious. They are. So I feel like this person knows that they have either done something or that something is over. And that is keeping them up at night. It's scaring them. It's freaking them out. And they might be the one that wants to reconcile. And they might be thinking, well, you know, I'll change. And there is an acknowledgement that both of you have changed or need to change, or there is something that needs to change. But I think your understandings of it are different. Because one of you, and it could be you, is not really feeling like fixing it. So I'm going to see your feelings towards this person in particular, your feelings towards the connection. Is pile 1 the Trier or the 3 of Cups? Now you have 3 2 times here, okay? This could, for some of you, this doesn't have to be romantic. It could be. It could be that this person did something terrible. You could have caught them doing some stuff. Or, you know, you could be I guess in the position of like constantly cleaning up this person's mess. It's something to that effect. Either you saw like messages between them and somebody else, or you caught them watching something they weren't supposed to watch, or doing something, or it was just a matter of like emotional responsibility or like actual physical house. Like some of you, like you did all the housework and they didn't do any of that stuff. And it could be what's the word I'm looking for, weaponized incompetence. For some of you, that could be what the issue is. For some of you, it could be, you know, them stepping out on the relationship a little bit. I'm just seeing like one of you wants to fix it and one of you does not. And what does pile 2's person want? Do they want... I mean, you might... The Three of Cups is the reconciliation card, so it could be that you want reconciliation, but I don't know. It's just not really what I was getting. The Ten of Swords, right. Right. The Nine of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Five of Cups on the bottom. I don't feel like this person is happy with what's happening. And I think maybe you made the decision, like you made the call, or you're making the call. Clarify death for what is mutual between the two of you. Clarify death, please. Queen of Wands. Yeah, this is like you're becoming the main character of your own life, pile 2, and I don't think that you were the main character for a long time. You, with the Magician here on the bottom and the Fool, it feels like you want control over your life. It feels like maybe this person had you out of character for a long time. It feels like both of you are prioritizing you now, but it's way too late, you know? Like, now this person is prioritizing you, now they're acting like they're gonna do what they're gonna do, and you're already like, man, the party's over. You thought you were gonna do it to me again, you know? It's something like that. So, I don't know, I feel like you've got your sights set somewhere else. Maybe you've given up on this person. Let me pile 2, please. Have you given up on this person? Or this relationship? Are you done? You know? 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles. That's weird. That's not the energy of giving up. Maybe you're considering it, though. I think you are considering it specifically, just because, like, okay, we have the Hangman here, and this lady all chained up. We have the 4 of Pentacles, which to me always, this visual in particular, feels like holding on so tightly to something. And then the Marriage card coming out, and then the 2 of Pentacles being him juggling a coin and a grenade, right? So it's like, I feel like you have been trying for a really long time. And I feel like the minute you stop trying to hold it all together, it fucking blew up. And this person is just experiencing probably the consequences of not, like, I don't know, participating in your connection, or leaving everything to you, leaving the stress to you, leaving the worries, the anxieties, all the housework, something. Show me pile 2's person, please. Clarify pile 2's person energy. 6 of Swords. I think they want to move past this. I think that they anticipate you guys moving past this. Yeah. It's, I don't know, man. The energies are so, like, flip-flopped. I'm not sure whose side is whose. But there's a very clear narrative here of one of you is done. One of you is realizing that the other is done and very terrified of it. and one of you wants to work on this and one of you does not. And I'm not sure which is which, because it could be flopped for the people that are watching. But generally it does feel like this person wants to move past it, and you're so tired of this, whatever this is, this I'm hearing controlling. Like, is this person calling you like controlling, like a control freak? Like, and you're like, I wouldn't have to be a fucking control freak if you like did anything. You know what I mean? It's something like that. I don't know. I'm hearing you guys fight about it, but I'm like getting antsy. I'm getting like anxious. Like, I have divorced parents. I'm triggered. I'm kidding, but it's like something like that. Like, this person's like, oh, you'll get over it, and we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay, right? Like, we're gonna be okay. Like, this is fine. She's done this before, and it's fine. It's always been fine, and we've always bounced back, and it's fine. And you're like, I don't think I want to do this anymore. It's something along the lines of that, right? So, I keep trying to clarify, but I get like the bouncing energies, the swapping energies. Here's the problem though, pile 2, is this person is all swords. All swords. 10 of swords, 9 of swords, 6 of swords, all in their head, no feelings. There's no feelings here. And even the cup card that they got, that the non-mutual card, was the 9 of Cups, which is like a hedonism, wish fulfillment kind of thing, right? So there is somebody here that wants to fix things because it's in their best interest to fix things with you, or or it's in your best interest to fix things with them, or whatever. That doesn't apply. It's not in your best interest to fix things with them. I'm not sure what that was about, but maybe it is. Maybe for one of you, it's like, there's something going on. But I just feel a lot of fear and anxiety from them, and I feel a lot of like resignation and a desire for something more. I'm hearing what is it? Meaver. Fever Dream by Momtoon. She says, I want something more than restless mornings, and getting by is so boring. Yeah, it's something about you feeling your life pass away. You're feeling your life pass you by. Jeez, maybe some of you feel like you've been like dead in this relationship, or like this relationship is dead, or something like that, or it's like killing you because it's draining the life out of some of you. So that's kind of the feeling I'm getting. Like, even if it's draining the life out of some of you, there's half of you guys that want to fix it, and this person is like, I'm hoping this is done so that I can just like move on from this and restart my life. And then there's another half of you that's like, you don't want to fix this because you're done. And this person is like, oh shit, they're really done. There's not gonna be another chance. But they're still like, it hasn't registered for them. They're still in the mindset of like, I don't know, like they're like in their head, They're in the mindset of like you getting past this. Maybe you had a big fight, maybe you blew up, maybe you like this was a really big disagreement that you had, and they were like, okay, I'm nervous, but like it's gonna blow over, and they have no idea that you are already making your exit plan, right? So that's interesting. I wonder why you needed to know this. is it like permission to prioritize yourself? Is it maybe you needed to know what they were feeling, or I don't know. What is this person's feelings for pile 2? What do they feel about pile 2 in general? Not like right now, but what are their biggest feelings for pile 2? The Page of Pentacles. I feel like this person, okay, the Six of Wands and the High Priestess. I feel like this person knows that you, being with you, is gonna make them successful. Like you're gonna shape them. Yeah, oh my God, this feels like somebody who's like, behind every great man is a great woman. You know what I mean? Like this person expects you to like dedicate your life to sculpting them to perfection, and that is what your ambition, your greatest ambition is. And I don't see that. I see some of you having much bigger dreams. Maybe some of you want to be like in the public eye, or you have, you know, you want to sing, you want to be just seen. Some of you want to be seen. Some of you want to be celebrated for your accomplishments, not building this person up. And this person genuinely, like, it feels like they, I don't know, like expect you. They like expect you to be doing that. They feel like they're successful with you. They feel like they don't want to be with anybody but you. But it's not because they love you more than anybody in the world. It doesn't feel like. It just feels like they know that they're not going to do better. And they know that you are the kind of person that could get them to become the best version of themselves or whatever, right? But it's not like they're totally in love with you and they see you as the one. This person sees success and refinement and your intuition, and they see that you are an advantageous partner, but it doesn't feel like they're in love. And I think that's kind of what you have picked up on. You're like, damn, like, I want to go somewhere I'm loved. I want to be adored. I want to be the light in somebody's eyes. I want something much bigger than this. And yeah, that's what I've got for you guys. What I've got is the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. I think this was meant for you, pile 2, in order for you to understand that if you're the person that's like, I'm done with this, you are meant to prioritize your dreams and your goals here. If there's children involved in this picture, this makes it a lot harder, right? But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't still separate from this person and find a way to be independent and find a way to be the main character of your own life, because it feels like this person is the center of everything, right? They feel like they are the world. They are this, I don't know how to explain it. Oh my gosh, ew, I don't know how to explain it. But it's like, it's a very self-centered energy, and they're worried about what they're losing. They're not worried about what they did to you. They're not worried about the hurt that you're feeling. They're worried about this being like the final straw. So it kind of gives a very clear awareness of what they're doing. But they're just hoping that it will blow over and that you will give them another chance, more time to change, more this, and I don't feel you doing that. And if you do, then it should come now with this awareness, because my readings are about information. With the information that this person did not get a single cup card in regards to how they felt about you. But they did get the card of success, and they did get the card of like sculpting, using your vision and your labor and your hard work and your talent to make them the best version of them. And I see your intuition here being something that this person is also drawn to. I think that you are smart and you probably help them with a lot of things. You're very intuitive. You're very you make a good partner, pile 2, and that's a big reason why they don't want to lose this. However, it does not feel like you feel the same. And you know, flip it, reverse it, take it as it resonates, but that's what I've got for you guys. Yeah, that was heavy. Sorry if it, obviously, like, if it resonated, I'm sorry that you're going through that, but sorry to be the one to relay this message. As always, pile 2, I would love to hear about whatever you're going through in the comments, but if not, because I understand this is all very deeply personal, I just, of course, wish you the very best of luck with this, and I hope to see you next time. Bye. Hello, pile 3. If you chose the green stone, this is going to be your reading. I'm going to put this guy up here, and let's get into it. I'm going to shuffle your cards. We're going to get a nice base 4-card layout and build on top of that. And I'm going to be looking at your person, you, what is mutual between the two of you and what is not. I find that that gives a pretty comprehensive understanding of what's going on, so hopefully we can get some decent messages for you today and possibly provide you with some clarity. So, pile 3, let me see your person's energy, please. Pile 3's person in this connection, how are they showing up? The 9 of Pentacles. How is pile 3 showing up in this connection? The Queen of Wands. What is mutual here? Ooh, the 10 of Cups and the 2 of Cups. That's nice. What is not mutual between the two of you? Oh, wow. 8 of Swords. Very, very similar message to pile 1. I'm interested to see what the differences in this pile is. You guys have definitely, you're definitely in a connection where the feelings are mutual. The romantic feelings are very mutual. There's a desire to build a home together, to be in a partnership, to connect with each other, to love each other, possibly have kids if you want that. This person is showing up independent, financially stable. They're showing up, how do I say this? They have a lot to offer. This person's showing up with a lot to offer. You're showing up with a sense of calm confidence. I'm getting a lot of confidence from your side of the table. Some of you may also be trying to connect with a sense of confidence, but I do want to see what this 8 of Swords is and why it's here. What is the 8 of Swords for what is not mutual between the two of you? 8 of Swords and the Knight of Swords. Okay. I'm going to clarify the 9 of Pentacles, please. Oh, I see. And the Queen of Wands. The Star and the 9 of Cups. Okay. Your person, I think, is the one showing up with fears this time. Pile 1, it was them that had all the fear. I don't see you being the one fearful here. There is an element of someone communicating defensively, and it's because I think that they have like a wound regarding independence. They have a wound regarding, this is like almost avoidant, you know what I mean? It's almost like, I can't let you know that I like you this much. They might be a little closed off. They might be a little, like their communication might be a little defensive when you try to get them to open up. I'm seeing you reaching for them. I'm seeing them like batting you away. But the feelings are like the fucking feelings are so there, right? So what is the problem essentially? The problem is that I think this person's fear affects how they show up. Um, and I wonder if having such big feelings for you has triggered this person's independence like thing, where they're like, "Oh no, I don't need anybody. That's crazy. I've never needed anybody in my life. That's so weird. I don't know what is happening or why, but that's not no. I wonder if you are like maybe trying to move a little bit faster than this person, or you felt this spark with this person, this like intuitive spark about this connection, and you are wishing for it, you are manifesting it, you are maybe not, how do I say this? You could be wishing and manifesting it, but it's not like I think you're just like, man, I really like this. Like there's an acknowledgement for you that this is something that you would really like. And for them, with the Nine of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands, it feels like they're not being as open about that. They feel it, but they're not being as open. And I think it's because they're afraid that if they tell you this, they're like giving you some type of power over them or something like that. I think this person's been hurt, and they are operating from a little bit of a traumatized mentality or like a cautious mentality. And this is not to like put you off whatsoever. I just feel like this person might just not be very familiar with close connections, or like they might not be very comfortable with commitments and things like that, just because they've been through some stuff, or maybe they have like an abandonment wound or something to that nature, right? This is like you're showing up fully and they're showing up like, yeah, like nonchalant. You know what I mean? There's like a nonchalant. Like, yeah, no, like, yeah, like, they're showing you that they have a lot to offer, but then when you're like, okay, so offer it to me, they're like, get out of here. Like, what do you mean offer? I got nothing to offer. What are you talking about? I wonder also maybe if this person has like a thing about money. Maybe they work really hard for their money. Maybe they had a situation in the past where like this is like a gold digger situation where like they had somebody like go after them for their money, or something like that. You know, like that's so unserious, right? Like when you hear a guy talk about that shit, it doesn't have to be a guy, but like I'm saying, like with men as an example, you know how when dudes are like, oh man, I don't, like women are gold diggers and they just want your money and stuff, and he literally makes like 30K a year. Like he's not somebody that you should be digging for gold for, but like he's got like a delusional ass. I don't think that this is this. I think that this person really does have some money. And if it's not money, then they have something like really solid. It might be their sense of self. It might be their, they're on solid ground and they fought really hard to be on solid ground. And so when other people come into the picture, I think that they're pretty suspicious about it. They're a little paranoid. They're afraid that it's not going to work out, or if they let this person know that they have some type of feeling or power over them, that you will take advantage of them in some way. So it's something like that. If you're wondering why there's a defensiveness or a closed offness to them, it's because they have some type of hyper independent type situation going on, where they feel defensive. They feel the need to defend themselves and the position that they have found themselves in. Can I clarify what this person is feeling towards... That just flipped out upside down. What is this person feeling towards pile 3, please? The wise one. So this is the Hierophant, right? And since we have the 10 of Cups here, it is feeling like this person is feeling... They're feeling the weight of this connection, right? They're feeling how significant it could be. They might even be finding themselves like fantasizing about marrying you, and that's scaring them because they can see a commitment with you. They can see something long-term with you. And that is kind of what's triggering this independence thing. Because it could just be like, you guys started off hot and heavy, or you or you didn't, because this person is like, when I feel a lot about somebody, I keep my distance. This person might be keeping a bit of a boundary up, a wall up, so to speak, to protect themselves from how much they feel about you. Which, not great, but at least like the feelings are there, right? Like they're big, big feelings. Why is this person so defensive? We have the Five of Swords. Clarify the Five of Swords, why this person is defensive. The Devil, yeah. Again, this is a mental thing for them. They have some sort of trauma or wound or something like that that makes them doubt. It makes them not be able to see other people clearly. It makes them question people's motives. So I don't know. I feel like they've really been through something. Why did he just go silent on me? Come back. Come back. Stop doing what you're doing. Come back. Five of Swords and the Devil. I think this person is very comfortable looking at things, imagining things, wanting things. But the idea of actually like allowing it to affect them is scary. So I do think that they have a tendency to bury their feelings. I think they have a tendency to feel like they can't control themselves when they have big feelings, so they have to avoid feeling big feelings. It's something like that. I see you really liking this person. I see you seeing this as something that you could really be happy with. Let's get some more, I guess. What's mutual between pile 3 and their person? Temperance, dude. This sense of like balance, this sense of calmness and understanding between the two of you. Do you remember how, like, in the beginning I said, like, you had like a calm, they feel that, like, that inner knowing that you have, they feel it. It's just like they are pushing it away. And it might not be like in front of your face, right? And it might not be like outwardly like, no, they might be actually. Two of Swords on the bottom of the deck. They might be hot and cold, right? They show you a little bit and then they pull back a lot, or, they only give you bits and pieces, or they are only showing you a certain side. Maybe this person deals with things internally. They have something going on, like a mental health issue, or like something else, some trauma or whatever that they are afraid to let you know about, and they know that or like that you would pick up on it. So I think they're afraid to show you every side of them. I think they're trying to show you the best parts of them, and when you try to dig deeper than that, they're like, yeah, and back the hell up, please, thank you. Like, it's something like that. Like, let's clarify. Continue to clarify what is not mutual between you two. What is not mutual between pile 3 and their person? The Three of Wands. Clarify the Three of Wands. Oh, you did. That's so funny. This is 100%. This is so almost definitely about money. About this person feeling, this person was taken advantage of at some point. Like, they were providing, and somebody was fucking sucking the life out of them, right? What's not mutual between the two of you is this, again, for them, this notion that you expect them to, like, it's not provide, because they don't have an issue providing, but I think that they expect your feelings or your attraction to them they're anticipating that this is going to be about the money for you. That's what I'm getting here. That took so long to spit out. I'm so sorry, but like they're anticipating that this is about money for you. Because it has been for so many other situations in their life, right? So it feels like you both feel the same things, but this person is kind of trapped in their fear of like, right, and when you get to know me, that's not really what your motive is, because you see that I have all this nice stuff, or you see that I'm stable, and you want stability. You don't want me, you want stability. So this person has probably been used for their money before, or somebody has pretended to love them, but needed a place to stay type shit. Like, I don't know, but it's something like that. So I'm trying to see really if there's anything else to get for you, but like it's pretty clear. You guys both want to be together. You both feel those romantic feelings. You both feel the love. You feel the potential, the possibility. You feel the peace when you're together. However, this person is scared of that because in their head, they have a narrative of some sort, some little devil in their head telling them that you only want them for their money, and not because they're one of those people, but because they've been through it and this is a genuine trauma that they have. And for you, you're just seeing this as like, we could have it all, you and I, we could have it all. And there's that difference of being open and willing and wishful and hopeful and feeling it, but being like really afraid that this is going to be about financial gain for you and not about them and not about love. So, yeah. Do I? That's what I got, I guess. That there's really nothing else that wants to come out right now. It's just, if you were wondering what the problem is, that's the problem. It's not that they don't have feelings for you. It's literally like they got some money, they got some trauma surrounding gold diggers or something like that, or somebody using them for money, hobosexuals, if you will. And so there's just a lot of fear surrounding that, and I think that they might just either need more time to see that you're not like that, or maybe they need to know that you have your own shit going on, or you have your own goals and ambitions, and you have no intention of relying on this person. Now, I want to clarify that it's not that this person doesn't wish to provide for somebody who they know is their person. Because I did see at the bottom of the deck, there was the Ten of Pentacles. This person wants to provide for the right person. They're just genuinely afraid because they have met so many of the wrong person. And they've probably all shown up similarly to how you have, oh, I care about you, oh, I want, as much as we love to say that men love to manipulate, right? Women also manipulate really well. And whether or not this is a man or a woman or anything in between or beyond, this person has experienced a lot of dishonest intentions when it comes to wanting to be in their life. There have been a lot of people who want to use this person or use what they have or use their influence or use their money. This person has experienced a lot of one-sided with me for the advantages that I can offer you type relationships. You're not showing up like that, but how could they know that, right? So that's kind of what I got for you, Pile 3. Hopefully that made sense, and if you'd like to tell me about it in the comments, I'd love to hear about it. But other than that, I do wish you the best of luck with this person. Try to have some patience with them because they got some stuff going on. I hope to see you next time. Bye.